I'd like to take a few minutes to talk to you today about how to deal with distractions. This is something that can be very difficult because we live in a world that's constantly trying to distract you. Every time you go online or look at your phone, distractions pop out from everywhere. And they're also going to pop up while you're on the road, at work, school, even when you're at home if you have pets, kids, or noisy neighbors. It can really be a constant uphill battle for a lot of people. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the best ways I've found to deal with distractions. The first thing I'd like to share with you is learn to rebound from distraction. A lot of times, you can't block out or avoid distractions, like when you're driving or you work at a job where you have to be able to switch your attention a lot. I found that mindfulness can really help with this because it teaches you how to refocus your attention on things once you've already been distracted. And that can be really, really useful. A lot of times, it can even be more useful than trying to block out distractions in the first place. The second thing I'd like to share with you is use white noise to block out noisy environments. This can be really useful when you're in a public place, and it's been helpful for me personally. If I'm in a noisy, public area and I'm trying to work on something, or at home, like when my neighbors make a lot of noise. Uh, I know that it can seem like something that could potentially damage your hearing, but most sources of white noise don't need a high volume to be effective. And you also don't need to listen to a blanket noise, like a constant loud noise, in order for it to be effective. You could listen to something like fire crackling, rain. There are really hundreds of options to choose from. You can find a lot of them on YouTube. The third thing I'd like to share is hold yourself accountable. When you set goals to sit down and work on something, let someone else know, or even use a timer or counter to add an extra layer of responsibility. I personally use a website that has a counter so I can visually cue to myself when I get distracted, and adding that extra layer of accountability really helps me personally. And it really does help to keep your attention on your task. It's obviously best, though, to set realistic timelines and plan ahead, and really importantly, to be kind and forgiving to yourself if you don't meet your own expectations. A lot of times we have a tendency to overestimate what we can do in a short amount of time, and the key, more often than not, is patience and persistence. Anyway, that's all I have for now. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.